What's up, everybody? It's The Roar, and welcome to tonight's late vlog. Had a lot of stuff to do with my work. Also, probably wondering why I'm wearing a mask. I'll explain that today. But we're gonna go for a walk right now. I'm heading about a 20-minute, 54-second mile. We're gonna try to get up to a mile. That's my pace right now. If I was to go to a mile right now, it'd be 20 minutes, 54 seconds. My goal is to get that down below 20 minutes. And my goal is to walk a mile a day. So let's get on with it. I'm also standing in front of a construction site in my neighborhood, and this is how much snow we still have left. I mean, look at that. Just massive, massive amounts of snow. Kind of insane. All right, let's go on. Quick break, 0.33 miles. Pace, 20 minutes, 3 seconds. My heart rate's 145 or 146. All right, let's talk. So I'm actually trying, I'm like in the middle of the street under lights, trying to, not get roads or identifying marks on houses, try to keep my privacy. But anyways, just to let you know what's been going on in this area. It's actually pretty upsetting. And no one's talking about it. The news isn't talking about it. Our media's not talking about it or anything else. But in the Potomac River, there is 1 billion gallons of raw sewage emptying into the river, the canals, and the waterways in Northern Virginia and in Maryland. It started in Maryland, but nobody is doing anything about it. So some places in the county, you get the smell and the stench. And then I just read something that it's not even coming from a media site. It's coming from like health sites, health sites, like, whoever does these, doctors cure diseases stuff. They're coming out to say, maybe we should start wearing masks because it could be very dangerous. Oh, I didn't even start my numbers here. Hold on one sec. There we go. Start my watch. They're saying it could be dangerous having all that sewage in the rivers and our waterways, and no one's doing anything about it. Our governor's silent. Maryland's governor's silent. And actually, right now, the first I've heard about it is not human rights groups, but what is human rights? I don't know the correct term for our health. They're actually coming out and talking to both Congress in Virginia and Maryland. I'm talking about their state capitals. And they're like, what the F? You have a health risk at major proportions, and you're not talking about it. Cancers are going to go up. Not only that, they said airborne diseases could increase. Liver and kidney failures if nothing's been done. And let's not even forget the food they cook with. I mean, the water they use to cook food, I guess, from the restaurants. Eventually, I don't know if there's any connection to the reservoirs, but our stream and creeks connect to them. So I think yes. I think absolutely yes. But nobody is saying anything. No one. And I don't know, I'm getting kind of mad about it. And as I was out looking for places to live this last few days, still trying to, and that's another thing, it's just, rent is so high. My salary is good. It's decent. If I lived anywhere other in the country, it would be very good. But I live right in the DC area, which means I am probably on the lower rung of that. Just to afford a house, the minimum income right now has to be, I think I read $650,000 just to afford a house in the DC area. So that immediately, if I want to move, I got to start looking outside of the realms of possibility. Maybe Florida, Texas, California, I don't know. I don't know. But it is pretty darn expensive here. Okay, let's see where we're at. 0.4 miles, 0.45. Let's see what my numbers are. My heart rate has come down a bit. I'm on a 21 minute, 13 second pace. That went up. I was like 20 minutes, right around there. All right, let's keep going. All right, 21 minutes, 25 second pace. It's 7:30. This is gonna be a late video. Sorry about that. Reason for that is, like I said, work. Had a lot to do today. So, and I'm also gonna go down to the Potomac and do a video down there. Wearing a mask, of course. I'm gonna show you what it's like. It might be even quarantined off, but I doubt it. I don't know. I don't have much faith in Virginia anymore. The EPA, that's what I was thinking. By the way, the EPA has said that this is the largest sewage spill in America ever to date in 250 years. Woohoo! We had 250 years, America, and we got the biggest sewage spill in the history of the country, possibly the world. They said we're close approaching, I don't know, we might be the biggest in the world, biggest in history. And the health implications from that, holy cow. All right, one of the final check-ins, 0.8 miles, 21 minutes, 48 second pace, and 129 beats per minute for her heart. Well, it's going down. That's good news. We're almost at a mile. There we are. 1 mile, 149 heart rate, 21 minutes, 48 seconds, but it took me 22 minutes, 56 seconds to do 1.04 miles. Woohoo! Wow. All right. So, just thoughts. Good news. My camera came in today. I'm going to start using it. I'm going to read up on it. Hopefully, we'll start introducing it tomorrow. And second, I think I'm going to do a video very soon on the sewage spill near the Potomac, or in the Potomac. And it kind of sucks because we just very happily, it was a big celebration for DC that we cleaned up the Anacostia River, which had huge amounts of sewage as well, but not nearly 1 billion gallons. That's insane. It's insane. It makes me mad. Sorry, I don't know. So you should look it up, read it. I'm going to be more in depth about it so I can do a full, thorough video on it. And we're going to have also, I got some cool videos coming up all next week. One thing I want to do, just to give the 250 year celebrations of US, is not starting to happen right now, but more towards March and April. So all year from there, they're going to start doing celebrations. But we are going to do things up till then, like once a week. We're going to try to do like monuments, things like that, things in DC to celebrate 250 years. We're going to continue doing daily, hoping, as long as it's within 24 hours of my last video, it's daily. I think we're going to hit it on this. And now that my camera's here, it'll be a lot easier because now my phone just keeps filling up. I'm deleting so many old videos from my previous previous vids. So, all right, guys, that's it. That's the video today. Thank you. See you next time. Thank you for joining me. Thank you. We just had a milestone, 200 videos. And thank you, all of you, for sticking around. God bless. All right, I will see you tomorrow.